Hey there boys and girls, Manthis here and welcome back to another video. So today I want to talk to you about a little add-on that was made by one of the regular viewers to my stream to solve a problem that has been a bit of a nightmare for everybody recently, and that is restocking legendaries. If you're anything like me and you've been diving deep into the legendary crafting market recently, or at least for the past few weeks in Shadowlands, you'll know that when it comes to restock the items that you've sold or trying to work out profits and that sort of stuff, it gets a real bit of a nightmare. I've been doing it in a bunch of different ways. I've been doing some simple stuff like going to the auction house and just filtering through what I have and trying to work out what I don't have, and jotting it down and then going and then seeing if it's profitable. It's a bit of a nightmare. The main reason we've been doing this is quite simply for the fact that TSM is just not suited to doing this yet. The TSM crafting module cannot distinguish between a rank 1, a rank 2, a rank 3 or a rank 4, and so it means that that entire part of TSM that's been crucial for us in the past for getting these professions working smoothly and seamlessly is just not available to us in Shadowlands. I'm sure the TSM guys will get onto something eventually, but they're being remarkably slow about it. So in steps one of our regular viewers to the stream with a solution that is working pretty well, and I wanted to highlight this for you today. I'd highly recommend you guys go out and check it out yourself if you are in the legendary crafting game, so it's got the potential to A, save you a lot of time, and B, actually mean that you don't waste those precious enchanting materials making stuff that is then just going to sit on the auction house and not sell. So what am I talking about here? Let's look at what the add-on is called first. The add-on is called Legendary Stock Tracker, and I can show you this right here. I choose to use CurseForge for my add-on management, whichever is your equivalent of this. I'll leave a link to a direct link to the add-on itself, so you can just click on that and it should open up in your add-on manager of choice, but I use CurseForge. But the add-on itself is called Legendary Stock Tracker. This is very new. It's only turned up in the last few days, so if you search for it, it might be a little bit difficult, so make sure you use the link down below. But quite simply, as it states, Legendary Stock Tracker is an add-on that helps you keep track of all of the current stock in Shadowlands of your crafted base items. So there are a few things you have to be aware of. The way that it works is it has to scan all the different zones in the game first, but it means that you need to open your bags on your bank character, open the bank, open the mailbox and open the auction house. After that is been complete, it will know where all of your legendaries are and how many you have and of which ranks you have. And then it simply requires you to do something very simple, which is click a button. You can either just click the Legendary Stock Tracker button, or you can do /L stock and you get presented with this. Now, at face value, this isn't going to mean a lot to you, but what this actually is some really cool information that at the click of a button we can then paste into a spreadsheet and get everything we need to know. Yes, and no, I said spreadsheet. This is being worked on at the moment. It just presents you with a list of data about all of your current legendary items that you own, but it is being worked on. I've seen sneak previews of it presenting it to you in a nice table format in game, so that you don't necessarily need to use a spreadsheet as well. But there are some other bonuses of using a spreadsheet that comes with this little add-on as well, which we'll look into right now. So for the purpose of me, I'll make a copy of this. So with everything highlighted, if you accidentally press a button and unhighlight it, you just do the normal Control A to select everything, Control C to copy it, and we can close that for now. Now there's a cool little spreadsheet that can be used with this, somewhat pre-formatted to do a bunch of cool different stuff, and we'll go through this quickly as well. So paste data here, Control V. Now you'll see it's all in one column. How do we fix it being all in one column? That's a bit dumb. Well, if you're using Google Sheets, like you probably should be, because it's, everybody can, you click on paste formatting and split text to columns. This will then populate the rest of the table for you, and hey presto, some magic has happened here. What is this magic that has happened? Well, the spreadsheet is also designed to indicate profit for you. It works this profit out based on your operations you have set in TSM. So it takes the price that you have set as your minimum price for that item through TSM, and it compares that to what the current minimum price is on the auction house, and it will then sort of do some maths for you and tell you whether those items are profitable. So you can see anything that is then highlighted in green is something that's profitable to craft for you. So to no surprise to anybody, most of the rank 1s are at a loss. Any red box is at a loss. And the color scale works accordingly. You can see here, you can even customize the scale as well if you wish. So red, you probably don't need to craft them because you're not going to be able to sell them at a profit anyway. The green ones are what you want to be looking at, and also you can see the quantity of them that you own. So for example, Bone Shatter Helm at rank 2 is currently really profitable right now. I don't have any in stock. So the blue box is highlighting the fact that I should be recrafting some of this, and the green box is telling me the profit that I could potentially make by selling it based on how the auction house looks now. Now, of course, with any of this is not a cast iron guarantee that you're going to be able to turn that item into profit eventually. If you do this at the wrong point in the week, you may get some funny results happening, but you know, it's data. You need to interpret the data based on your server. You can see there's lots of blue boxes here, and it's telling me that I've got some of them, but there are some that I may need to consider restocking, and you can change the amount that you wish to restock. So if I say I only actually want to restock 2 of every legendary, change that to 2, hit enter, and you can see it's then telling me, right, well, there's actually a lot less that I really need to focus on restocking, because most of them I've got a bunch of them already. I did a whole bunch of restocking on stream today, so there's not many that we're still missing. There's a lot when it comes to the leatherworking, because the leather's gone stupid high price on my realm, but you know, that's another story. Recently, there's been another couple of things added to this. You can see your stock as just a simple overview. How well can you see this on the video? You can see this all right. So it just very simply categorizes, well, how many of each one do you have? Puts it into a nice easy table categorized by the different professions. So you can see, for example, right now I've got a scarily low amount of leatherworking stuff, but when it comes to plate or tailoring, I'm pretty well stocked up across the board. You can choose to just restock which ones are profitable. This is quite cool. So you can say that, well, your profit threshold, I want to make at least 10,000 gold every time I craft something. So I can be really, really greedy and say 10,000 gold. And as you can see, there's not as many that I'm then going to be able to restock that are going to get me that potential amount of profit. This is quite cool. Or if you're a bit like me, and you're a bit like me in terms of the fact that I take a Walmart style, supermarket style approach, I like to stock everything, but then I focus on only selling it at a profitable price point. You can also see here that there's a hell of a lot, especially mail, where I have nothing crafted at all. It shows you just quite literally, regardless of profit, how many you should be crafting, and you can very easily then take these numbers, you can log on to your crafter, get your materials ready, and you can craft away, send it to your bank dude, and you are golden. So I'll leave it there for this video, guys. I hope that was helpful. I'll leave the links that you need down in the description below. So make sure you use those links specifically, because there may be different variations of this floating about. But it's still in its infancy. I know in game it's very simplistic right now. It doesn't do a huge amount. There's no options, nothing like that. But it's simple. It saves you a whole bunch of time of trying to work out, well, how many do I have and how many do I have at what rank. So it's work in progress right now. It's looking good to begin with. Check it out for yourself, guys. It's quite a helpful little add-on. So if you enjoyed that, remember to hit the like button. If you're inclined, you can also subscribe with the notification bell, and you'll be aware of every time we either post a new video or go live. We do stream here on YouTube 5 days a week, Monday through till Friday, so don't forget to check those out if you enjoy gold making or World of Warcraft in general. But guys, I'll leave you with that. I've been Mantheus. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.